Now we are going to improve the visualization of this page. I'm going to use W3 Schools and find some coding related with the fleet cars. As always, I recommend you using this one as a reference. My flip card is here, is something that I would like to try. I'm going to try. And first of all, I'm going to take my HTML coding, copy, and we are going to include on the or searches PHP where we display the information, actually in this part. After the PHP, we are going to start to try to set up the coding. Paste. I'm going to delete the information that I don't need. I'm going to organize the containers. It's going to be easy for me to know what part I'm working on. Now I can identify that I have a big container for the flip card. I have another container for the inner part that we have for the front and for the back. And inside of each one we have the information that we want to display. In this case, I'm going to use the idiom to be displayed in front of the car. And finally, I'm going to use the meaning back to the car, which should be here. I'm going to delete these ones and I'm going to do a simple testing. Refresh. As we notice, still we don't have any changes. This is because we haven't added the styles. For this, we are going to create a new file and I'm going to call this one results.css. That is going to be the file that we are going to use to add the styles for the class. At this point, I need to go back to my W3 schools, find all the style. In this case, I'm going to take from here until this part, copy, and I'm going to include in my file. I'm going to save, and in my index, I'm going to look for the style sheet, and now I'm going to rename as a results. Save, and we're going to do the testing. Still, I have problems. If I review my files, I can see that my results is outside of the folder CSS. I'm gonna drop this one to the CSS folder. It should be in that folder. Perfect. This is in relation to the address that we wrote here. Save, test, and now we can see the flip car. I'm gonna find another word, and we found 5 cars, and it's flipping with the content that we need. Now we are gonna make that these ones appear just in this section. For that, I'm gonna create a big division class in my all searches PHP, and before to start, all this information will be in the container. I'm going to start the container here with a class called results card text, and I'm going to close this container after the PHP. I'm going to add just one comment to remain that this one is the container. In the future could be useful. Now I need to add this class. Go to results, and at the end we are going to create the result class, and we are going to add the properties. Display grid is going to contain the grid that we are going to do for include all the flip cards. This is the number of columns that we are going to have, 1, 2, 3. If you want another, just add arrow. And now we have the remaining properties about the gap between the cards, how it's going to be justified the items, margin, and the width for all the cars. Save this one and test your result.